YouTube channel. Welcome. If it is your first time here, welcome to the family. Please subscribe in advance. Thank you for subscribing. If you're a returning subscriber, hello, welcome back. I'm back with a new one. I hope you guys have been enjoying the frequent posting and the frequent uploads. Yes, uploads, that's the correct term. I hope you've been enjoying the frequent uploads. I'm gonna try and keep this up. If I ever drop, it'll be probably to 2. But right now I'm just trying to come back to real life. I don't know how long I'm gonna be able to maintain this because it's a lot, guys. It's a lot, but it doesn't matter. We're here now. I just wanted to say hi, and before we get into today's video, I must remind you, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. I think it's safe to say we're officially on the road to 10K, and I've been sharing that I really would like to reach 10K subscribers before the year ends. We still have some time. I've got hope. Guys, the views on the previous video, the previous vlog, the one before this, insane. I'm so glad that you guys enjoyed it. If you have not seen, I've officially given birth to my subscribers, to those that know, I've officially given birth to baby Kumo. I can actually say her name now. I've given birth to my sweet baby girl Kumo, and I'm a mommy of 2 to Gabo and Kumo. Let's dive into today's video. Subscribe, like, engage, comment. I enjoy chatting with you guys. Please do follow me on Instagram at Banola_Manaisa. Subscribe to my blog, to my email list. Subscribe. I just pour my heart out there. I think we're gonna have another one this week. I'm not sure. It depends on how I'm feeling, you know. And another thing that I wanted to share. Oh, on Instagram, some of you would have seen, about 500 of you would have seen that I have a broadcast channel. I think that's what it's called. And I just share kind of everything there first, or kind of the inside into what's happening, you know, on that day. I don't have a lot of time, and I'm rambling as per usual. Yeah, Kuma's gonna want to feed and Gabba's gonna wake up. So let's get into it. I've got some notes. So today's video is all about, it's a bit personal, and it's a bit, you know, it's the truth about becoming a mom for the second time, and basically being pregnant with a toddler and what I felt like it was. Look, I'm grateful. I'm so glad that both my girls are healthy, they're cute, and they're alive, and they are happy and doing well. And me too, but I do like to share my heart, and this is a video that I felt like I need to do because I need to just give you guys the reality on if I would really recommend 2 under 2 during pregnancy. Obviously, sometimes, in my case, you don't plan it, but for those thinking about it, these are things to watch out for. So I'm going to start with the cons, and here, guys, I can't really see because obviously I'm blind, and I decided I'm not going to wear my glasses. Can you imagine? Wild. But anyway, first things first is the cons. First trimester is so tough. When you're pregnant and you've got a toddler, I was pregnant and I had a 1-year-old. It was a lot. You're tired, you're unable to really be present because you want to sleep, but you can't sleep because there's someone who's depending on you. You're sick. I cannot count how many times I had to shut my child out so that she doesn't see me vomiting. If you get sick, if you've got headaches, everything just drives you crazy. You're a little bit moody because you want to nap. It's such a battle. I always say first trimester is fighting to survive. Now imagine adding a very active, mobile, I don't want to say needy child into it, because kids are not needy. They require a lot of attention at that age. So it was rough for me. It was really rough for me. Yeah, first trimester sucks. So you're not able to really rest like you would with your first child. So being pregnant with a toddler that needs you makes it very difficult. You're not able to get the rest you need. You're not able to be sick in peace. Life still moves on, you know. So that's a con. A second one would be last trimester is even more difficult because you're actually not able to be present. Like you're heavy, you can't pick up your child, and kids get clingy. As like the more pregnant I got, the clingier my daughter got, and she wanted to be picked up. That was hard. I was battling with pelvic and back pain and uterus, like it was so hard. So picking her up was hard. She wants to play, she's more vocal and she can actually talk and like tell you what she wants, and you just constantly have to say you can't, or you can only do it for a certain period of time. It was hard, man. So third trimester is just hard because you can't be as present in terms of playing and active and being an active mom like you would usually, I think, and like I was in second trimester. So that was a bit tough. The third one is might be a little controversial, and I don't know how people are going to receive this, but being pregnant while having a toddler made me a not so nice mom. I actually had a conversation with another lady that, I don't want to say lady, I think she's a friend, with another friend that that's pregnant with a toddler. It's tough, guys. Like, it's really, really tough. We were saying that we are such unpleasant moms. I found myself being so short and snappy with Gabo. Like, I was more impatient. I just wanted her to get shit done quicker. Like, hurry up, you know? And I found myself snapping at her more, reprimanding her more. And she's at that age, like, guys, 2 under 2, or even just toddlers, but specifically 2 under 2, my child is at that age where she's testing the boundaries. So if you're gonna have a child while you have a very new, fresh toddler, remember, they are testing the boundaries. They're trying to see what they can get away. There's a fly. That is gonna drive me crazy. They're trying to see what they can get away with, what they can't get away with, what they can explore, what they can try. They are on a little adventure to see, can I kill myself doing this? Will I kill myself doing this? Oh no, I'm actually going to survive. And it's a lot of, no, Gabo, stop it, Gabo. Hey, Gabo, don't do that. You're going to fall. You're going to hurt yourself. Don't do that. Hey, Gabo, eat, Gabo, chew, Gabo, stop, Gabo. It's a lot of, no, don't do that. Like, no, like it's, Vungai put it simply, like it's like a song that you sing every day. And literally that's what it was like for me. Still is now, but now couple that in with the pregnancy hormones, the tiredness, the heaviness, the cramps, you just become a not nice mom. So I think as a toddler mom, I definitely sucked while I was pregnant, especially at the end. It was a lot of reprimanding, a lot of no, a lot of I'm going to pinch you, a lot of do you want to pinchy, a lot of actual pinching the thighs. It was just, yeah, I just felt like an unpleasant toddler mom. Besides the fact now I don't want to go out, I actually don't want to take a long walk, I don't want to go to the park like we usually would do. Oh, I can do it, but not for too long. And then couple that in with always shouting, it just makes you an unpleasant mom. So I think that sucked, but it's slowly getting better now. Baby's here, so it's slowly getting better now, but it's still there. And honestly, it's not that my daughter's naughty. It's a mixture of she's naughty, but she's also a toddler. She's also at that age where she should be doing these unpleasant things. But yeah, just that's something to be aware of, that you might become an unpleasant, impatient, and short, snappy mom, and it makes you feel so bad. I cried a lot about it because it's like, yo, I can't wait till bedtime, and you don't want to wake up every single day and live every day waiting to get to bedtime, because your child eventually starts to feel it, to a point where I started getting lazy and I wouldn't read her bedtime stories because I just wanted her to sleep. So yeah, I was an unpleasant toddler mom towards the end. I became lazy with things that I would do. I mean, I tried, like there were sometimes where I'd catch myself and I'd be like, nope, I need to do a picnic for my daughter, I need to bake with my daughter, I need to like spend as much time, take her for breakfast. I did try and make up for it, but mostly I feel like it makes you an unpleasant toddler mom. And it's okay, because we're both going through changes. The final con that I would say, I actually don't know how to feel about this. Is it a con? It is a con. Is the guilt. The mom guilt is insane. I don't know how many times I caught myself crying because I would watch my daughter playing on her own happily, And I'm like, what am I doing? Now I'm bringing another kid into the mix. She didn't ask for this. So the mom guilt of bringing a sibling unprovoked, unasked for, that would eat at me. How am I going to be able to love these two kids? And if you read my blog, you see that, oh my gosh, I actually went through it more than I expected I would. But yeah, the mom guilt of bringing a second child is insane during pregnancy. Like, you start to think, oh my goodness, look how happy she is on her own. Oh, she comes and she hugs and she says, I love you, mommy. Like, is she going to be okay when another person does that? Does she know that there's an actual baby and this baby is going to also say, I love you, mommy? This baby's also going to need attention. That was very hard for me. I struggled with the mom guilt. It didn't get better. It actually just added anxiety to a point where I had sleepless nights, where I'm like, oh my gosh, how am I going to manage this? It also started a really crappy habit where I took my child out of a cot and brought her into my bed, which I struggled with postpartum after, like, letting that go because of me messing up her actual sleep and bring her in, just because of the guilt and the anxiety of, like, my poor baby. Now I actually wanted her to be so close to me. So that's how bad my mom guilt and anxiety got. I would have my child sleep with me. Like, I would interrupt her sleep so she can snuggle with me. But obviously now she can't. And then that kind of got at me. But we're doing better. Some pros about the 2 under 2, or just having an... Kuma's crying. Let me see. So I'm going to just have her here because I actually don't want her to take a bottle because she was starting not to like my breast, and also I'm trying to get my milk supply up. So I'd rather just finish filming with her here. You guys are just gonna have to get used to the baby coos. Okay, let's get into the pros. This is gonna be really quick. The pros of obviously having a second child, and also, this is not so much the 2 under 2 aspect, but the pros of having a second child and kind of being pregnant while having a toddler, I guess. One, the obvious pro is the new addition to a family. It's really a blessing to have a baby, and especially a healthy one, and have a healthy pregnancy. So that's a big blessing. 2, our family is growing. We're getting a new sibling. We're getting a new child to love, and our parents are getting more grandkids, and I think that's probably like the sweetest thing, is seeing your parents grandparent and get excited to grandparents. So that's a nice pro. 2, watching my baby, my toddler, not 2, 3, the third pro would be watching my toddler, my existing child, start to understand what a baby is and where the baby is and what this baby means. It's not like they get it right off the bat, but watching that transition of babies in mommy's stomach, gobble kissing the belly, teaching the baby, teaching your toddler the baby's name and seeing them learn to say the baby's name, trying to get them to feel the kicks, them kissing the belly, hugging the baby, saying good morning sister, telling them that it's a baby girl or a baby boy. Like, that's kind of exciting. Taking them to a doctor's appointment. There are exciting aspects of it, and that's probably one of it. Seeing them realize that baby, and then they see other babies, and then they want to be like, oh, mommy's baby, like pointing at your baby. So those were sweet moments that I enjoyed. A small age gap, this is more personal. And then another, this is more, so the last pro, and this is more like towards my situation, a 2 under 2, and especially having 2 girls, is that all of Gabo's things that she used, I could kind of hand down to Kumo, like her bassinet, her little card that like 1 month or hello world, her clothes that are special to me. So I can kind of get to recreate the memories I did with Gabo for Kumo. Like their announcement picture is exactly the same, almost exactly the same. The bassinet that they use, that Gabo used, Kumo gets to use. The clothes are so cute. I get to recreate those pictures with some of the clothes that are still in good condition. And because I wasn't a pink mom, even if I had a boy, like I would have been able to kind of recreate because I'm a neutral mom. So things like that are really nice. With the 2 under 2 age gap, is that these things are still in fashion that I used for Gabo last year. They're still applicable to this year, but also because it's a baby girl, it's also still applicable. Like I can't wait to use her bows on her with all this hair that she also has. The bassinet that like pulls on my heart, and I think I can use for all my kids. Yeah, so things like that. The toys they'll be able to share. The small age gap is nice in terms of that. Yeah, and it just makes it a little bit more cost effective. But other than that, the truth about being pregnant with my second child and having a toddler, it was not easy. It is not easy at all. It is not something I would highly recommend. People are just like, good, you're getting it over and done with. It's not something that I would highly recommend. And then now being postpartum, I guess another pro would be like the sleep thing. It's not a shock to the system, but I can't say that it is easier. But that is a whole different video. Like I'll talk about the truth about postpartum with 2 under 2. But yeah, as for pregnancy and bringing a second child, it is difficult. When you have another kid, it is difficult because that child needs your attention. Like, yeah, that child needs your attention, especially the age gap that we have. But other than that, babies are a blessing. Growing your family is a blessing. And these little miracles are just, Baoketsa, the family name. And we are going to have a family filled with grandkids, a home filled with grandkids, a home filled with kids, and you know, Dada and I each have a child. We get to see who looks like who. It's fun. It's in its own way, but it is not easy. But I'm enjoying it. Every day is different. Every day was different during my pregnancy, and every day is different during postpartum. And if there's any mama in my situation, I want to encourage you to just be great, be kind to yourself and give yourself grace. Every day, give yourself grace. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I can't wait to, sorry sissy. I can't wait for the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's go. It is the road to 10K. Guys, comment below what stage you are in your life, and share if it's easy or hard. Don't do synopsis because oh my gosh, it's gonna make me teary, and I'm like postpartum, I'm still hormonal, and I like to reply to everyone. So just tell me we're in a good place, we're in a trying place, or we are in a God where are you place. Okay, right now I'm in a place where I'm blessed. It is blessings after blessings in my life, and honestly, it's not to brag, it's just to say shout out to God, and just to say, God, I see you. You heard my heart, you heard my cries. Thank you. And those of you guys that have been here long enough, you guys know, yeah man, we are blessed in this home. We are really, really blessed, and it is a shout out to the man upstairs. It is a shout out to God. Amen and hallelujah. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, you didn't even feed that much. You just wanted to be in mommy's hands, huh? You just wanted to be in mommy's hands. Hey guys, we've officially given birth. It's official.